see the emotions on the faces here today. I could see that the light of and the noor of Iman on the faces of these beautiful people here today. Why? Because they are here to welcome. And this gives me even more pleasure to be here and to join you to welcome the month of Rabiul Awwal. When I see such people who are immersed in the love of the Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, and after all, if it wasn't for the Prophet, then we would not be sitting here today. He is the source of existence. He is the source of all blessings. And He is the source of wujood, of us being in creation. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. I only have a few minutes, and so I have to really kind of think about what I'm going to say within these few minutes and try and get a message across. I do apologize. You know, I forgot all the introductory and everything else. MashaAllah, I want to congratulate Imam Sahib and all the team here, MashaAllah, for this beautiful gathering. As always, MashaAllah, you can see, you know, how lively it is here, MashaAllah, here in Everton, in Dudley, MashaAllah. Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala bless each and every one of you and increase you in blessings, MashaAllah. But the Prophet Sallallahu Ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, he is the greatest of Allah's blessings. Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala says in the Quran, لَقَدْ مَنَّ اللَّهُ عَلَى الْمُؤْمِنِينَ, that Allah has blessed us with so much. And He Jalla Jalaluhu says in the Quran, وَإِن تَعُدُّوا نِعْمَةَ اللَّهِ لَا تُحْصُوهَا, that if you were to enumerate and count the blessings of Allah, the favors of Allah, you would not be able to encompass it. You would not be able to count, because there are so many. Allah does not mention any of them. But when it comes to the greatest of all blessings, when it comes to an-ni'matul uzma wal kubra, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, لَقَدْ مَنَّ اللَّهُ عَلَى الْمُؤْمِنِينَ, that indeed, verily, I have favored upon the believing people by sending to them, by giving to them Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Isn't this enough for us to understand the importance of Rasulullah? That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, out of every single blessing that He has favored upon us, Allah did not mention any of them. But the one and the sole blessing that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes mention of, and that is the greatest of favors, is Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. He mentions in the glorious Quran the living message till the day of judgment. Allah mentions it in that. That is enough for us to understand how important Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam is to us and in our lives. How important He is. And we must just contemplate and reflect upon this itself. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala only mentions Rasulullah as being the greatest blessing that He has given us. So we need to cherish this blessing. We need to acknowledge this blessing in the best of forms. And by you and me and we all being in these gatherings, this is one way. And I summarize now, I'm coming to my concluding remarks, that Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam's message was universal. Ursiltu ila al-khalqi kafa. Remember, Rasulullah was not just sent to us believing people, not only to human beings. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, He was sent to all of the universe. His mercy encompasses every single thing in this world, in this galaxy, in this universe. Whether it be the human species, whether it be the animals, whether it be the stones, whether it be the plants, the trees, whatever it may be. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was sent to every single one. And when Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, he entered into the city of Medina al-Munawwara, Sayyidina Abdullah bin Salam, who was the leading rabbi of that time, he was the leader of all the Jewish scholars, and they tried to embrace Islam. He says that I was anticipating, I was waiting to see what the first words would be uttered from and upon the tongue of Muhammad